fabulous dinner parties for everyone in the entire kingdom. And they all lived happily ever after. The end.
Psst, Rizzo.
Well, hello, Goat Man.
Never mind that. I can't get these stupid goat legs off. Will you tell the next story, too?
You got it. And now the story of the boy who cried wolf.
Oh, no, I'm in that one, too.
Once upon a time, there was a young shepherd who, in addition to missing his cue,
Rizzo!
sometimes had a tendency to overreact.
What was that?
It felt like
An earthquake!
an earthquake.
Here. Well, Mr. Mayor, what are you going to do about all these earthquakes?
What? Yeah, the poison isn't safe.
You want to do something. We pay our taxes.
Wait a second. I didn't feel any earthquake. Did any of you?
Well,
Well, then how did all this earthquake nonsense get started?
What?
I should have known it was you, Shepard. You simply must stop overreacting. If something bad were to happen, no one would listen to you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor. It will never happen again. I promise.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. I'm sorry. So, anybody want to have lunch?
But then, the very next day, while washing his socks,
Well, let's see now. I'll just have to hang these out to dry someplace. Oh, that might be good right there. Let's see. Yeah, they'll get the sun there. Well, that felt like water.
Water?
You know, that felt like water. I think water hit me.
That could be a
tidal wave!
a tidal wave.
What?
A tidal wave.
Mr. Mayor, what are you gonna do about all these tidal waves, huh?
a person isn't safe.
You want to do something. We pay our taxes.
A tidal wave? We don't get tidal waves here. The nearest ocean is thousands of miles away. Oh, good grief. I should have known. Come on, everybody, let's go home.
But wait a minute. If it had been a tidal wave, y'all would have thanked me. You know, but if it had been.
now one day, not too long thereafter, the shepherd was tending his sheep.
Got any threes?
Go fish.
Got room for one more?
No, sorry. Maybe next hand. You'll say, wait a minute. You're a wolf. What are you doing here? Huh? You're kidding.
Oh.
You're here to eat my sheep? Wolf! Wolf! Wolf!
Come on. You think calling Wolf is going to do any good?
Wolf! Now listen, I'd skedaddle if I were you. About 1 million mean townspeople are on their way to get you.
Who are you kidding? I've been watching you. You've sounded so many false alarms, nobody for 100 miles will believe you.
Really?
Yep, no one would come if you cried wolf until you turned blue.
But I already am blue.
Oh, true. Well then, tell you what I'm going to do.
What?
I'm going to give you 24 hours to get some help.
Why are you giving me 24 hours?
I thought the story could use an increase in dramatic tension about now.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Wolf! 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 Listen, everybody! I really mean it this time, Wolf! It's a real wolf! Long snout, big teeth, bad breath, the works! Mayor, you gotta believe me! I just...
Listen, I'm sorry, Shepard, but you've cried wolf too many times. You've betrayed our trust. We simply cannot believe you.
But Mayor, I can prove it this time.
Who do you think you're fooling?
Yeah, right, sure.
Brother.
I guess the sky is falling.
Hey, we've heard it all before.
You pulled the wool right over our eyes too many times with all your lies.
So who do you think you're fooling?
Yeah, right, sure.
There was the flood,
And then the earthquake, the monster fur balls.
The giant snails.
the attack of the trees, and then the quicksand,
The million ticks and
the killer whales.
the talking shoes.
The walking bushes.
You had us running from 100-foot cow.
So tell us how, when you infect us.
Do you expect us to listen now? We weren't born yesterday, you know.
Who do you think you're fooling? Yeah, right, sure. I guess the sky is falling. Hey, we've heard it all before.
You pulled the wool right over our eyes too many times with all your lies.
Who do you think you're fooling? Yeah, right, sure. There was a time when we believed you. Now we have to disagree. You're making it up, but now we're smarter. Go away now, let us be.
Who do you think you're fooling?
Yeah, right, sure.
I guess the sky is falling.
Hey, we've heard it all before. You pulled the wool right over our eyes too many times with all of your lies.
So who do you think you're fooling?
I'm not trying to fool
Yeah, right.
anybody.
Who do you think you're fooling?
But if you
Yeah,
only
right.
listen to me,
Who do you think you're fooling anyhow?
I am just trying to tell you that there is a wolf out there.
Yeah, right, sure.
Well, I tried everything, but I guess the mayor was right when he said that my overreacting would get me into trouble. I'm sorry, my little woolly friends. I tried to save you, but I'm a sham of a shepherd, not even fit to carry this crook. Goodbye.
Well, it sounds to me like the shepherd has learned his lesson.
Yeah.
This is probably a very good place to end the story.
Yeah, especially before we get into any gratuitous violence.
Yeah.
And the story.
Finito.
And they all lived happily ever after.
But despite the protests of the sheep, the story was not over. In 1 hour, the wolf would return just in time for lunch.
Say, I've got an idea.
What?
You guys remember my cousin Norman?
On your mother's side.
Yeah, come.
Fantastic.
Well, Shepherd, looks like no one believed your cries for help.
It's true. All those false alarms reduced my credibility to zip.
Well, then, sounds like it's time for me to wolf down some lunch. Little predator humor.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Wolf, but, big sheep.
What?
Big sheep.
Ah, come on now, Shepherd. What made you think I'm gonna fall for that silly tactic?
Because it's a really big sheep.
But that doesn't make any sense. What do you mean, really big sheep?
Nice going, Norman.
Oh, that's what you mean by really big sheep.
Norman.
And so the shepherd, with some help from the sheep and their really big cousin Norman, saved the day. The mayor gave the shepherd a medal.
For not crying wolf except when an actual wolf was present.
The townspeople and sheep rejoiced, and everybody lived happily ever after. Well, almost everybody.
You can get off now.
No.
Well, I trust you learned your lesson.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I will never overreact again.
Good. Now, before we go to our next story, we will take a brief intermission.
Intermission?
Yeah.
Intermission? Yeah. Oh, wait, did you know about an intermission? Oh, this is terrible. We didn't know about, we didn't
No,
plan
brother.
an intermission.
We'll be
What
right back,
are we gonna
folks.
do? Help!
Guys, oh, will you stop it already? Jeez, it's just an intermission.
What's an intermission?
A relaxing break between the first and second act of our show.
Ooh, sounds great. So what do we do now?
Get some food, go to the bathroom, freshen up, and... Say, aren't you wearing the wrong costume?
Oh, no, you're right. Quick, take my hat.
Oh,
Stop it. Careful with the shirt.
Cut it out! That's my head for
Grab
crying
my
out
leg.
loud.
The second half of Muppet Classic Theater is about to begin.